Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Keo, and today I wanted to talk about the Thud Rumble Invader. I made a video, I think, about a week ago, and I was talking about the Prime 4 and what I think it means for the DJing community going forward. For those, if you haven't seen the Prime 4 or if you haven't heard about it, the Prime 4 is a standalone 4 channel controller with a touch screen, a built-in hard drive, and it's got an operating system, and it's basically completely independent. You do not need a computer to do anything. You don't even need a computer to like analyze your track forms or whatever. Like everything's just there. It just works. So NAM's, been going on for a week or so, and there's a lot of buzz. Everyone's like, it was the talk of the town. Like that was the thing everyone was talking about. And then DJ Cupid shows up and blows that all up. Uh, I think for turntablists, there's been this. I shouldn't say that like overall, but like for DJ Cuber and this a group of turntablists, they've been looking for this all-in-one design of a mixer, and I've even alluded to it in the Prime 4 video I did. That's the end game right there. A mixer with a hard drive. So uh first let me talk about the Invader from DJ Qbert. So basically what he's done is he has an Intel Nook. Intel Nook is basically a mini computer, and a lot of people use them to for media centers and streaming and doing all kind of stuff like that. It's really cool little tiny mini computer, but you can do anything with it. You can pretty much put it anywhere. And these guys have designed a mixer around this. So the inside the Nook is basically it's just a mini computer, and they put together a touch screen, and they got their mixers and your controller and everything's there all built into this one device. And it's a really cool looking design. Like I like the design language here. They have the buttons there at the very bottom of the mixer. You have control buttons and stuff on the middle, but it's pretty clean. Like it's really clean. And then at the very top, you have EQs and stuff for mixing. But like it's a minimalist design, and I think that's a really cool idea. I personally like I when I saw it, I was like, oh, what is this? And like everybody was going hype about it. Like, DJ Scratch was talking about it. Jazzy Jeff said he wanted one. Like everybody was like, what is this? Um, I like the design language. Like it's really fascinating. Now there's things that I wish they could do, and because they're an independent company, pretty much putting up their own capital and doing everything on their own, they're very limited with what they can and can't do. Uh, I wish this touchscreen went wall to wall, like it had very small borders. Um, I think the biggest drawback for me for the mixer is that I wish it wasn't running Windows, just a straight version of Windows, and then a regular DJ software on top of that. I wish that, and this is highly unlikely that it would ever happen. But if you look at the Prime 4 and then you look at the Invader mixer controller thing they have here, the Prime 4 is designed from the ground up to be a touch screen controller operating system, whereas the Invader here is still Windows 10, and they kind of shoehorned that into a mixer. So, if there was one, and it's not even a complaint because I understand the resource they have, and this is still prototype, whatever. But like, I wish that they could come up with their own DJ operating system and have that on as a base layer for what's running this mixer. Basically, without getting too technical about computer jargon or whatever, like um, the, basically computers, there's different levels. Think of it like a cake. You have your flour here, that's your operating system, and then think if you have basic, then you got Windows, and then on top of that you have uh, you know, Serato or whatever DJ software they have them put in there. And on top of that, you have your drivers and you have your. They, there's a lot of moving parts to make this one thing work. So the difference between this and what Prime 4 was doing is that, this thing is built from the ground up to be strictly the operating system for this device. There is no middleman of Windows. There's no middleman of, basic IO operating system. Like it's just right. You're at the right of the matter. And the reason why you want something like this is that you want less things to fail and you want less things to go to uh that you require from. Like, okay, well, I'm building this thing. Well, I gotta get a license from Windows. I'm building this thing. Well, I need to get whatever from Intel. I need to get this and this from like it's just your thing isn't as in the purest uncut raw that it could be because you're relying on so many different factors here. Um I love the design though, and I love where they're going. And so I didn't want to make a video like, oh, I'm knocking, like I wish this was this and this and that, whatever. Like what they're doing is genius. And the craziest thing about their design and what happened, and I guess I'm gonna dovetail this into the Traktor DJ 2. I don't know, it flew under the radar. Not a lot of people saw it, but Traktor developed an operating system into an all-in-one system for their new DJ software. And it was real subtle. And the guy said it, and he was like, well, we're looking at different platforms to use this thing. And he moved on. And I was like, what, what was this?
I mean, it's worth mentioning this has been re-engineered from the ground up. So this is just the beginning of a new era for Traktor software. It's the first product we're deriving from this new technology, and it has been developed cross-platform. So what you see here is identically the same build, which...
And why is that important, do you think? Why do you think it's important to have the same thing across?
It's important to allow us to extend to more platforms in the future. Like you mentioned Android being one of them, but also bring this to potentially to standalone products, which also need software running.
So what we're seeing here is really the very early birth of a completely new generation, a completely new age, really, for Traktor software.
Who had it? Digital DJ Tips. Phil was talking to the guy in there. He's in the hotel room at NAMM, and basically, Native Instruments said that they developed an operating system, a standalone operating system, DJ software, and this is their blueprint for the ground floor of what the Native Instruments DJ Traktor DJ 2. There's so many names, but so and I'm just I'm spitballing here, but that is what Qbert and the team needs for the Invader here. That single thing alone, that missing piece of the puzzle, is what takes this from concept and just a cool idea to holy crap, we have something here. We're cooking with grease here. And the reason why I say that is because the version of Traktor and Serato that they're running is still the desktop version of the operating system. I mean, not the operating system, the DJ software. It's still the desktop version of the DJ software. Now, the Traktor DJ 2 is designed from the ground up for touch and it's designed from the ground up to be handled in different devices exactly like this, which is the craziest bit of uh fortuitousness. I don't really know what the word that goes here, but like how do you have two people working on something independently and they both have what each other needs? Because I gotta be honest here. I looked at the Traktor DJ. There's too many names, man. Traktor DJ 2. I looked at it and I thought, oh, this is cool. And it's designed for iPad and for Windows based type computer. And I thought, oh, this is cool. And then when you see the mixer here, you're like, oh, wait, this is what they need. Their thing is not touch, is designed for touch. Like to use what they're doing, you still need a keyboard and mouse. And it takes away from the all-in-oneness and the design of what they're doing. I think it's ingenious and they're on the right path here. Now, the question is, because DJ Qbert he's part of the Traktor team. He's been like for a long time. Who's to say that he didn't know or he didn't see what was going on with them and decided to do his own thing? But they both have I said that already, but they both have what each other needs. Now, I like the new DJ Traktor software that they did that was designed for the iPad. Like it's intuitive. It seems to be very snappy and it's able to run off of ARM. ARM changes the game here. Because if you look at this mixer here, the mixer still requires Intel there's like an i7 or i5 in there or something like that. And you still need this powerful thing. This ARM turns it from, well, I need a super powerful mini computer to put in this into just a chip. Cuts down cost, cuts down power requirements, and it excuse me, and it basically ups the I guess I'm looking for the ability to fail, like crashing. You're completely eliminating that by going with the ARM chip. ARM chips have made huge strides into where they are today. And, like something like that inside of a mixer, you don't have to worry about heat. You don't have to worry about ventilation. You don't have to worry about, how much power is required. This thing goes from $2,500, which is the actual cost of how much it costs to order one of these, down to, I would say, 17. I hit my hand on the desk. 2,500 down to you could probably even go lower based on what's required here to make this thing work. This is interesting here, and I hope the two of these two people get together. These teams get together and look at these two options because they both seem to be what's needed here. Now, if I could go one further and be like, okay, how about we make an app-based system where I can download the app I want to be the operating system for this mixer? How crazy is that? I want a standalone Serato? Cool. I want a design for touch? Cool. I want a standalone Traktor designed for touch? Cool. You got the DJ Pro, whatever that thing is, that's touch based for our iPads, whatever. Like, dude, you're basically blowing this sucker wide open here. It'll be interesting to see where they go with this in a year. Like, this could be the thing. This really could be the thing. I definitely, I'm gonna put the links in here for both of these two things. Can you kind of see where they are, where they're at right now, and where they could be? But play specific attention to what the dude from Native Instruments said about an operating system and standalone and what they're trying to do. Because I thought this is crazy. Why were they doing another version of Traktor for $50? Like, what is that? You already have Traktor 3. Like, what are they doing? And then he said it, and I was like, oh. Yeah, this is interesting here. I definitely want to see where they do go with this and what they're doing. I think personally, this is a match made in heaven for both of them. And if they're not on the phone right now, they should be. Like realistically, they both should be on the phone talking to each other about how to work this out. So now, what does this invader need to go to the next level? They're basically 99% of the way there. It should have a better display panel because everything I've seen from that looks kind of dull. So you can't take that mixer outside. And that's the one drawback because it's flat, completely flat, and you can't turn it or lift it up at an angle. Because your mixer knobs, your EQ knobs are behind the screen. And because they're behind the screen, that screen has to remain flat. So this thing can never go outside. In the middle of the day, that thing's impossible to DJ with. Absolutely. You would have to put it under a hood or something crazy for that to work. They're still 99% of the way there. Just looking at it, I can see that they have it, and they just need a little bit nudge from a company that maybe got, $59 million in capital to revitalize their company. Who knows? Who knows? If they, I kind of wish, and I hope that DJ Cuba didn't sell his company. And there's like 4 other guys. I don't know why they just keep mentioning DJ Cuba, but there's like 4 other dudes involved in this thing. I should probably put their names up because that's disrespectful to them. But I hope they don't sell the company. But I think that they should probably do what Dell did when they bought Alienware. I think it's Dell. Don't quote me on that. But they bought Alienware and made a division, and they were able to do crazy stuff that they couldn't do for the basic Dell company when it came to computer design and what they did for gaming computers. And this is something that, Native Instruments needs. They need a mad scientist wing of their DJ software who's got beakers full of stuff with foam coming out of it going nuts. Like, this is what they need just to see, okay, well, if we put this together here with this, like, just what the hell? Just see what happens. That could be very interesting, but that's a whole other argument here. I like this, man. I wish them all of the success in the world. And when they get down to really mass producing this thing, I'm definitely gonna take a look at it. The idea that I can switch operating system is very, very cool. But I think they're on to something here. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm gonna have a video on camera soonish, probably tomorrow or something like that. I'm just getting over a flu. I look like a freaking crazy person right now. I look like a hobo DJ that that is in a back alley somewhere, like a junkie. Like, I look insane, man. This flu kicked my ass, and yeah. Anyways, nobody cares about that. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Are they on the right path? Is this something that you'd be interested in? This kind of standalone mixer thing with a hard drive? Yeah. I think the most expensive thing inside this design should be the hard drive and the screen. And I hope they go ARM for not the operating system, the CPU. I hope they go with something like ARM to keep the cost down, but keep the power up. People don't even think about ARMs in everything. They're in your tablets. They're in your fridge. you know, they're all over the place. They're in your cell phones. ARM's super powerful now, and it's come a long way versus, you know, what was before it. And you don't need to go Intel. Intel is that's the lost cause for this type of device. I'm really interested what the Prime 4 is powered with. I don't think it's Intel at all. I think they're using a ARM based CPU, and it's snappy enough to handle everything that they're doing. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think below. And peace out, bitches.